Hi guys, have you been struggling to be profitable trading forex? Have you been struggling with getting payout from prop firms? Then you're at the right channel. Hi, my name is Victor Iko. Welcome to my YouTube channel. In this channel, I'm going to be teaching struggling traders how to earn consistently from prop firms and forex trading in general. I have experience in the past. I have experience in trading, managing, and I used to offer manage passing services. I used to pass and manage accounts for clients in the past, so I have broad knowledge on how this stuff work. I can literally show you methods. There are ways for you that you trade an account. There are ways that you trade a profit account without actually blowing anyone any challenge. Yeah, it's actually doable. Say for example, this 50k account I got is currently at 3%. I'm using 0.5 risk per trade. And the reason why I'm using 0.5 risk per trade on this account is due to my historical drawdown limits. Like during the for the strategy, the particular strategy I'm using on this account, during the my back test, I've seen that the historical drawdown limit for this strategy is about 11 RR minus 11 RR. Like it's drawdown limit in the sense that the days or weeks where you get back to back losses, because every strategy have bad days and good days. You need to know how to manage your capital, how to manage so that on a bad run you don't get blown out. You still remain in the game. You get so for this particular strategy, the historical drawdown for my 5 years of backtesting is about 11 RR, where I get like loss back to back like minus 11. So what do I do? Because if I was to use 1% of this account, there's a probability of me blowing this account. Like from the stamp from looking at my like history, you understand, my backtest history. If I use 1% here, just a little drawdown, maybe I encounter another 11 minus 11 RR maybe this week or next week, there's a probability of me blowing the account if I use 1% or 2% to trade this account to get. But dropping down now to like 0.5% for this account, now I'll need like minus 20 RR to actually blow his account, which has never happened in the history of the backtesting. There have never been no period in the backtesting where I got like minus 20 RR back to back. That's never happened. So you see, I'm only this small shift alone as I've set myself up for success. The only downside with this particular system or approach is that it will take me twice as long to pass the account, unlike when I'm mixing 1%. But I have a buffer. Like accord if I was going to use my backtested data, I can never blow his account unless market decides to give me a new drawdown limit, because what happened in the past is not a guarantee of what will happen in the future. In forex market, we treat it like probability. It's all about probability and your edge. You understand? Maybe the market decides to give 20 RR minus 20 RR this week. Maybe if we are encountering a very bad week and get like minus 20 RR, that is the only chance, that is the only way we can blow his account. If we are sticking to 0.5 fixed per trade, do you understand? But that is very unlikely to happen because from the backtest, I've backtested this particular strategy I'm using on this account for like intensively for like more than 5 years back, and there has never been no period of time where I had like minus 20 RR. That is the reason I'm using 0.5 risks per trade on this particular strategy that I'm using on this account. So you see, there are ways to set up systems. There are ways to set up, like, many of the rules that prop firms actually give is not like they're giving the rules to fish out profitable traders, like literally, because these things are very easy. If I'm using like just say as I'm using like 0.5 risks per trade on this account, I can never hit like, depending on my time frame I'm trading here, Yeah, time frame matters, because if you are scalping, then if you are scalping like 5 minutes or whatever, you have like unrealistic trades per day. You can have like 20 trades per day. I'll be getting into other part late in my later videos. This video was meant to be an intro, so I'm going deep already. But I can never like hit the drawdown limit, the daily drawdown limit of -5%, because I'll need like -10 losses in a day to hit a 5% drawdown limit. Do you understand these things? So a profit putting a limit of -5%, daily drawdown limit of -5%, means that for me that is using 0.5 risk per trade on this particular strategy I'm using on this account, it means that I will need to have like 10 losses in a day to breach to breach that -5% loss part. So you see, which is not even possible, as I'm using 0.5 risk per trade. So that one is even aside. What other for trailing stop, because some preference to do trailing stops, like trailing drawdown, you understand. I'll go into that part in the next videos. I'll go into those parts in the next videos. I've been managing and trading accounts for clients. That is what I used to do before now. I've been managing and trading accounts for clients for like 3 years now. So I have broad knowledge on how this stuff works. Most of the time, it will take you twice as much to pass when you are trading this account, but you you have like 90% of passing this account without actually blowing one. If you only just stick to what I'll be showing you in the next video, I will show you how to set up systems that will give you consistent payout, that will allow you to pass this account without fear, without anything. I used to tell people, like, in trading, I don't really believe in psychology. I believe in setting up good systems. If you set up good systems and follow up with your systems, you are guaranteed to win. You are guaranteed of success in trading. You are guaranteed of success in trading. You understand? It might take you a little more time, because most people, how they do this stuff, although it's another way of doing it, I will not say is totally wrong, but they're actually building like bad habits for themselves, if you are going to look at it from a standpoint, because you have to treat trading like a profession. You cannot just, because most people will be like, okay, they buy challenges, they want to like be aggressive on the challenge trades, and maybe on when they get funded, maybe they will now reduce their risks to like trade their account. They're eventually building bad habits for themselves. Trading that way, they're eventually building bad habits for themselves, because trading, you have to treat trading like profession. If you are using a particular risk per trade, why are you using that particular risk per trade? If you are trading a particular session, why are you trading a particular session? If you are trading a particular pair for a strategy, why are you trading that particular pair? Have you done your back test on other pairs? Is this particular currency pair the best performing pair out of other pairs? Is this particular time frame the best performing time frame among other time frames? Is this risk per trade they are using for this strategy, is it the most ideal due to your historical drawdown limit? You understand? So these things are things that, once you get these things right, set up a system. Only thing you need to do now is just to show up, execute consistently. I promise you, you will not there will be like zero chances of you blowing an account if you know what you are doing. There are professional traders in this field, like professional traders, and I'm going to show you how to build these systems. I'm going to show you how to set up these systems that will that will make you win consistently in Forex. It's not really about your strategy. It does not matter about your strategy does not matter. I can give you the same strategy I'm using right now to pass all these accounts, to same strategy that I've been using to manage and pass all these clients challenges all these years. I can give you, and you still flop with it. Like literally you flop, because it's not really about your strategy. If I ask you, that strategy you are currently using, how well do you know the strategy? That time frame you are trading on that strategy, have you backtested other time frames? Is that time frame the best that work with you? Or the pair, the currency pair you are trading on that strategy, is that the best? Have you actually checked others? Have you compared the return, like the have you compared the win rate with other currency pairs, or the risk per trade you are using? For example, do you know the historical drawdown limit of that particular strategy you are using on that account? Like, say for example, you backtested like for your strategy now, you backtested for like 2 years or 3 years, and going through all your data, you saw that you saw that maybe you had a day or a period of time where you had so many losses, like, or consistent losses. So you count those losses, like you count them. It means drawdown, you understand? So you check in your history of backtesting, when have you had the highest drawdown, and how many was it before maybe you started recovering. You understand? That is the most important information you need. And how frequently does it happen? You understand? That is the most important information that you need to get your ideal risk per trade. Say for example, for your historical drawdown is like 15%, like minus 15 RR, you understand? So and it happens sometimes, it happens some weeks, it happens some months, that you get like losses. For that type of scenario now, what ideal risk per trade you will use if you say you want to trade, and if you want to use that same strategy to trade an account, a profit account? You cannot be using 1% for that type of scenario, for that kind of strategy, because now you are setting yourself up for failure, because you only just need a similar time, a similar period of time where you had such drawdown to blow the account. You understand? But say you drop down to like 0.5% per trade, because you have seen from your historical data that there are periods of times where you had back-to-back losses up to like minus 15 RR. So to set yourself up for failure, to set yourself up for success, you now drop down to 0.5% risk per trade. Now you need like minus 20 RR to actually blow the account. Do you understand this thing? You need like minus 20 RR on that particular strategy to actually blow his account now. Which has never that minus 20 RR, you have never gotten it in your history of backtest. You have never had a period where you had minus 20 RR. The highest bad period of time, the highest bad period of your consecutive losses was like minus 15 RR maximum. And it happens sometimes. You understand? You see, just with that small shift, you have set yourself up for success. You understand? So you can trade that account with confidence that, okay, I've never had minus 20 RR. If I'm trading this account with 0.5 fixed per trade, I'll need a losing period of minus 20 RR, which I've never had in my backtest. So you see, only that shift alone will give you confidence. So even though you are in a drawdown period, you know that, okay, I've never hit minus 20 RR in my history of backtest. So I'm confident that I will recover from this thing without blowing my account if I stick to 0.5 fixed per trade. Do you understand? It's actually easy to do. It's just system. Once you have this system in place, you actually trade effortlessly without emotion attached, because you understand your strategy, you know your data, you know what you are doing. So you are going to you not even at this point you not even need psychology, because what is the point of fear at this point again? You already know that you cannot blow his account. Literally, you cannot blow his account. It's doable. It's real stuff. I've passed accounts for clients, and I've managed their funded accounts, and they keep consistently every month. They keep getting payout. Because I trade well below my historical drawdown limit. For this my strategy, for example, I have the historical drawdown limit of this my strategy in the period of 5 years ago was like minus 11 RR. So sticking to trade using 0.5 rigs per trade on this particular strategy set me up for success, because I've never got to minus 20 RR in any period of time since like 2020 of my back test. I've never gotten minus 20 RR, and that is what I'll need to blow an account if I stick to my 0.5 fixed per trade. I use 0.5 fixed per trade for even on the challenge phase and on the funded phase, because I don't like that mindset of like, let me go aggressive. You're building a bad habit for yourself. So you understand. I'm really going too deep on this. I'm really going too deep on this video. It was meant to be an intro. So yeah, you have it. In the coming videos, I'll be going in depth on how to set up these systems, how to actually backtest. Just it's very easy. How to backtest, how to get your data, how to how to set up these systems that will make you consistently profitable. I will teach you all this stuff, what you need to know. And because I've been managing accounts for people, but I stopped, and I'm looking to start focusing on my own trading now. I quit trading for people. I quit managing accounts. I want to actually build my own equity base. I want to start trading for myself now. And at the same time, I'm opening this channel to record this process. So everything I'm going to do step by step, everything I'll be doing, I'm showing you guys. Trust me, this will be the best. This will be one of the best forex trading channels you ever see, because I'm going to show you what really matters. What really matters. I'm going to show you how to actually be profitable in this field. What really matters. I have the experience for my years of managing and passing profit challenges for clients. I have the experience. So I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to be recording my own process with this channel. I'll be putting everything out there, both the losses, both the wins, the lessons, everything. I'm going to be showing you guys. So click the like button and subscribe if you are serious about growing in forex. If you are looking for someone that actually knows what he's doing, click the like button and subscribe. Thank you.